You can look for reasons to be grateful. More than that, you can work to create them. Hey, this is me, Nivya, and today I am going to speak about my favorite 5 authors. It's like a tribute to these 5 authors, especially it is because of one of these 5 authors that I cultivated the habit of reading. And today I'm making YouTube videos because these wonderful authors have written such beautiful books. I mean, if you have seen my previous videos, you can see a lot of books that I have recommended are actually of these authors. I do love a lot of other authors as well, but it is specifically these 5 authors that have been actually a catalyst for me to fall in love with reading. Alright, with that, let's go to the first author, Enid Blyton. It is Enid Blyton's books that opened me to the world of reading. I have heard a lot of others have started reading because of J.K. Rowling, that is Harry Potter series, R.L. Steen's Goosebumps series. Then in India, a lot of them have started reading because of Chetan Bhagat. But for me, and I'm pretty much sure for a lot of others, it was because of Enid Blyton. While I was in school, I still remember there were a lot of shelves with just Enid Blyton's books because she has written 750 plus children's books. And while I was young in my childhood, there was no ease of internet access, and hence I couldn't research much about my favorite authors. So it's later that I realized, or I came to know, that Enid Blyton is a lady and not a man. And it is Enid Blyton who introduced me to the foreign countries' cultures, like the hobby of fishing, going for picnics, packing lunch and going for picnics, in fact, and then, having it on the beach side or in the lawns. And lemonade was a very common drink which was mentioned in Enid Blyton's books, and I always wanted to have lemonade because of her. I started with the Noddy series, and that is around 20 plus books, and I think I've read all of them and later watched the cartoon as well. And then I started reading Secret Seven, Famous Five, Mallory Towers, and a lot of other books. And these books were all written in 1940s or 50s and still are so relevant, and I haven't disliked single book of Enid Blyton's. And the maximum number of books that I've read of an author is definitely of Enid Blyton's, and I don't think that count will be broken by any other author. She's undoubtedly one of the best children's authors, and I owe it to her for me being a bibliophile. If you haven't read her books, go ahead and pick it up. Even though they are all children's books, there's no age for you to read it. You can go ahead and pick them up anytime, and if you are a beginner, then her books are going to be definitely the right picks. Alright, with that, let's go to the second author. Let me give you a hint about the second author. The author who has given vivid depictions of Afghanistan. You got it right, Khaled Hosseini. Until date, he has written only 4 books: The Kite Runner, Thousand Splendid Suns, And the Mountains Echoed, and The Sea Prayer. Out of the 4 books, the 3 books, except And the Mountains Echoed, are like my favorite books. I love them. If you want to know more about these books, I'm not going to speak about these books right now, but if you want to know more about them, I've already made a video before specifically about Khaled Hosseini's books. You can see it up right there, and also I'll share the link in the description box. You can go ahead and watch it if you want to. But today I'm going to speak more about the author Khaled Hosseini himself. He was born in Kabul, Afghanistan. In 1976, he and his family were relocated to Paris by the Foreign Ministry. Later, after 4 years, they were ready to come back to Kabul. However, because of the invasion of Soviet army, they were not able to come back to Kabul, and they were granted political asylum in US and relocated to California. Though his books are all fictions, here and there you can cite his own experiences in the books, which makes the books much more relatable. He also has a foundation supporting healthcare, shelter to families, economic opportunities for women, and education for children in Afghanistan. Lately, he has expressed deep concern for vulnerable Afghans in Afghanistan as those forced to flee from their homeland. If you want to know more about this foundation, how they support, what they support, go ahead and visit the website khaledhosseinfoundation.org. I'll also share the link in the description box. If you have not read a single book of Khaled Hosseini, I would suggest you to start with The Kite Runner. Great book to read. With that, let's go to the third author in my list, Katherine Center. I'll tell you how I started reading her books. So I saw this book, How to Walk Away, which was like very colorful, bright red and yellow. And it's this cover page which actually grabbed me to read this book. And all her books, in fact, not just How to Walk Away, rest all books are also so bright and colorful. They all have wonderful cover pages, and her books content is also equally lively and energetic. In fact, her website is also so colorful. I'll share the link in the description box if you want to go ahead and check her website. She emphasizes a point, reading for joy. That is, read what you want to rather than reading what you've been taught to what you want to read. That is basically reading for pleasure. It's also refreshing stories of courage and determination and her wonderful gutsy heroines. I think I should make a video separately about her books alone sometime in future. Yeah, I will. Alright, with that, let's go to the next favorite author of mine. Jodi Picoult. One of my favorite books, House Rules, you can see here, is written by Jodi Picoult. She has written around 25 plus books, but I've not read all of them. But can you imagine, she wrote her first book at the age of 5. What I really like about her books is that it's so well researched, and she covers one or the other socially relevant topics in her books, and it varies from, like, the topic varies from one book to another. And in the course of enjoying, while you read the book, you also get a lot of information and knowledge from her books. You can definitely expect a court scene in all her books that is basically dealing with legal aspects related to that particular socially relevant topic, whatever is mentioned in the book. And they are so well researched. I'm not detailing all these books, but I've already made a video previously related to Jodi Picoult's books. You can go ahead and watch it if you want to. I'll share the link in the description box. My favorite is definitely House Rules. I also like Storyteller and My Sister's Keeper. We've reached to the last author, and the author is Benjamin. He has written 15 plus books, but I've only read 3 books of his, and so I thought whether I should pick up his name or not, but I was like, no, I should definitely pick his name because I love those 3 books which I have read of his. And my favorite one is Goat Days, then Jasmine Days, and Al Arabian Novel Factory. He originally writes in Malayalam, and then they are translated by Shehnaz Habib into English. I have only read the English copies. I am yet to read 2 other translations of his, which are Yellow Lights of Death and Body and Blood. I'm not sure if any other books of his are translated into English or not, apart from these 5, but I really hope that they do get translated into English so that I can read them. Generally, when books are translated to another language, you lose their complete essence, but I loved these 3 books because I read them in English, but I did not feel any flaw, like I couldn't get any flaw. I just completely loved those 3 books. What I really liked about his books are that they are so real and so grounded. Goat Days is about an abused migrant worker and is based upon true events of a person named Najib, while Jasmine Days covers the theme of freedom, women's rights, consumerism, and also issues of migrants. Al Arabian Novel Factory is a sequel to Jasmine Days. I would recommend you to read Jasmine Days before reading Al Arabian Novel Factory. I have read all these 3 books in one sitting because they are all page turners. As of now, my favorite Indian author is Benjamin. It keeps changing, but at least as of now, it is Benjamin. So those are my favorite authors, but I would also like to add on that when it comes to specific genres, I like certain authors, like for example, mystery, Agatha Christie, horror, Stephen King, and young adult, John Green. I would actually like to thank all these authors for giving wonderful books for us to enjoy reading. With that, this is Nivya signing off. Keep reading a lot of books. Happy reading. Bye. Take care.